my value n is 57. Now it will go here and check, is 57 greater than 0? Yes. So that's mean it will again perform the second iteration. So now it is my second iteration where again we will calculate r value. So r value is now n divided. In our last while loop class, we understand the concept of while loop and when we need to use while loop. So if you don't know the exact iterations in advance, then you can use while loop, right? And if you know the number of iteration, then we can use there a for loop. Now let's check this example. Let's say you have to calculate the summations of digit of any given number that will be entered by user. Let's say user enter 579, so we have to create a program where we have to find out the summations of 5, 7 and 9, that is equal to 21. Now let's understand this program in a flow manner, then we will execute the step in Eclipse. So first you can see here we have to create some variable n, r and s, and we will initialize s value with 0, where n represent the number, r is something called reminder, and s for summations. Now our while loop start here and condition is if n greater than 0. So if n greater than 0, that's mean any number inputted by user, if that is greater than 0, then it will go this flow and it will execute these three steps. First it will make the reminder value by n modulo 10. So it will calculate the reminder value of that number and then it will stored in r. Then on the same time we will update s value. Previously it was set as 0, then 0 plus with this reminder value r, and the final statement where we will divided the n by 10 and we will calculate the value or result and then stored in a n. Okay, so now if that n value again greater than 0, it will execute the same flow, and if n value is not greater than 0, then it will print the calculated s value, that is basically sum of the digits. Now let's check this one in a Excel with some value. Now let's say user enter this n value as 579 and we set s is equal to 0. Now check our n greater than 0, that's mean 579, is it greater than 0? Yes. So that's mean it will execute the first iteration. So this is my first iteration, where in this first iteration first we will set r value. So r value is equal to, in first iterations r is n modulo 10, so that's mean 579 modulo 10, that's mean it will give the reminder as 9, right? Now the s value you can see here, s is equal to s plus r. So my s value previously it was 0, it was set 0, it was set 0. Now s is equal to 0 plus r, r means we set it 9, so 0 plus 9 means 9. Now the final statement n is equal to n by 10, so that's mean now my n is equal to n by 10 means 579 by 10 and the result is 57. So in my first iteration it is calculated like r is equal to 9, s is equal to 9 and n is equal to 57. Now my value n is 57. Now it will go here and check, is 57 greater than 0? Yes. So that's mean it will again perform the second iteration. So now it is my second iteration where again we will calculate r value. So r value is now n modulo 10. So that's mean n is set as 57, that modulo 10, that's mean reminder is 7. Now s value is basically s plus r. So previously it was 9, then 9 plus r is now 7, so 9 plus 7 is equal to 16, and then again n value, so n value is equal to n divided by 10, that's mean 57 divided by 10, that's mean my result is now 5. Now my n is 5 and it will go here and check, is 5 greater than 0? Yes. That's mean it will go for third iteration. So if I consider here the third iterations, then let's check r value is basically n modulo 10. So n was 5 modulo 10, that's mean again the remainder came as 5, then s is equal to s plus r, s is equal to s plus r. So previously s was 16, then now 16 plus r is set as 5, so 16 plus 5 means 21, and then finally n is equal to n by 10, so n previously 5, then divided by 10, that's mean our result is 0. Now in the for the next iterations, it's go here and check is 0 greater than 0. No, that's mean it will go for this false path. Now this s will be printed as the value shared by in these three iterations, so that's mean it's a 21. Okay, so if you check this number 579, so that's mean 5 plus 7 plus 9 is nothing but 21. Now if you create a Java program by following this step, so it will automatically execute the summations of any numbers digits. Okay, so let's check that one in Eclipse. Now I have opened my Eclipse and I have already created a class. Let's say its name digitsum, and it is again under com.demo.loop package, and this is my main method. Now what is my aim? My aim is to execute the same flow or write or implement the same flow that we discuss in this flowchart. So here you can see first we have to create three variable n, r and s, and on the same time s will be initialized with 0. So let's do that. First create some integer variable n, then r, n for number, r for reminder, and s is for sum, and initial value is 0. Now you have to take the n value, so that's why we will try to take the help of scanner class. Now create a instance of scanner class. SCA scanner sc is equal to new scanner, and from where we have to take the input system.in. So right here system.in. So this type of things we already created number of time. Now here it's asks for importing the package. Just double click here, so it will automatically import that package. Okay, now once this is done, so my scanner class instance is done. Now we have to give a statement so that user can understand he or she has to put some or inputted some number, right? So create a system.out println statement and give an statement enter number. Now once user see this one, he or she will enter some number, and that need to be collected under n variable, right? So we can write n is equal to sc dot, as it's a integer type, so we can use next in, then terminate it with semicolon. Now control s, let make it double click here to make a wider view. Now my n is ready. Now again go to this flow, so n is ready. Now our condition is n greater than 0, and which type of loop we will use, as we don't know the exact iteration count, so we will use while loop. So use a while loop here, while n greater than 0, then your loop start here and end here. Now my loop is ready. Now we have to create three statement. First, r is equal to n modulo 10. So r is our reminder, it will capture or fetch the reminder, so n then modulo 10. Then our next statement is that will be previous or initial s value, then plus r. Okay, so we can create the same thing, s is equal to s plus r, and our loop last statement n is equal to n by 10. So make the same way, n is equal to n by 10. So our three statement is ready under while loop. Now save it using control s. So if your iterations check every time it's a truth, it will go this logic or execute this logic, and if it's false, then we have to print the s, that is basically summations of the digit we calculated based on some iterations, right? So finally create a print statement just outside of the loop. So here my loop start and here end, then outside this loop just create a system.out.println statement, and here make sum of digit of the given number is equal to what is the summations, or where we take these summations, we take these summations under s, right? So just give here the variable s. Okay, now our program is ready. So if you check again, so we have created three variable n, r, s. N, r, s. S initialize with 0 value, then to take the value of n, we have initiate the scanner class. Then based on this SC, we just collect the value and take that value under n. Then we will check this condition n greater than 0. From here, while n greater than 0, then we will create these three statements: r is equal to n modulo 10, s is equal to s plus r, and n is equal to n by 10. After that, once this loop end, then we print a. So here you can see the after the ending of this loop, I have printing the a's value. Now let's check the same example for 579, how it's come. So let's double click here, and before you run, you have to save this using Ctrl S, then click on this run button. It will ask me, or it is asking me, enter the number. So what is our value? 579, right? So make 579, and if we enter here, it should give me 21 as a result. That is basically summations of their digits. So you can see here it's give me 21. Let's check for another value. So run it again and make 1 2 3 4 1234. Enter here. So you can see equal to 10, and the same summations come here. So this way you can create summations of any number digits. Okay, so if you can understand the flow, then you can easily follow the same step in your program, and that will execute as expected. I believe this video has helped you to understand about the topic. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, click on the bell notifications and select all so that you don't miss any video from this channel.